All right, guys, there's a lot going on in the world right now. And let me remind you, anyone who doesn't know, anyone who needs a reminder, prayer is not a passive experience. Whether you pray on your knees, whether you pray, you know, like me, you know, you wouldn't even know that I'm praying. I could be watching TV, brushing my teeth, driving. You won't know it. Okay, but the shift that happens from moment to moment, like you can begin feeling so low and helpless about a situation or so worried. In moments you feel a shift. And not just that, you feel it in the atmosphere as well. And the reason is, this is why it's so important for everyone to know this and everyone to understand. So when you're praying, you're actively taking charge. You're not just letting life happen to you. You're like, no, I'm going to do something about it. And although it seems like a passive experience from the outside, internally a lot is going on. And the reason is because everything happens spiritually first. So anything not tangible to our human senses, I suppose you could put it. So our thoughts are spiritual. So this is for even those who might, I suppose, relate prayer to religiousness. Okay, that's not the case. Actually, even people who like manifest, you're essentially putting prayers out there. It's just, I'm not going to go into that now, but you're already some step of the way, you know. But I suppose that hopefully you'll understand what I mean when I'm talking about this, because I'm trying to relate to everyone here. So our thoughts are spiritual. So it's the same way that how we explain, like in like CBT, you know, in those fields, psychotherapy, counselling, all of that, you know, your thoughts affect your behaviour, okay? It affects so it's your thoughts first, your belief about something, and it affects the way you behave. It's the same way that when you are so firm about something, let's say you're so firm about a part for your character, that if anyone throws a comment at you, you're not going to let that sink in. You're not as susceptible to accepting everything and anything that anyone throws at you, because you're firmly rooted in what you know is your truth. Okay, so it's also really important to remember that grounds you in it grounds you, and it keeps you firm, and it's harder to break those walls down, you know. I'm talking more so for like the negative unwanted comments, okay? So just as an example. Anyways, so when you're taking charge in prayer, in the spiritual realm, you're effectively able to make changes physically, because you're changing the way you feel about a situation. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. You're changing the way you feel, and that momentary shift as well that you feel happening. If you know, you know, okay, that can change your day from that get go. Okay, so you're majorly intention setting, but you're also